Hey guys, welcome to this Ram series that I'm going to be getting started up here, but first, please leave a like down below and subscribe to me. I would really appreciate it, and I have a comment question for you guys to answer down below. First, are you hyped for this series? Because I know that I am. And also, which channel should I be putting this on? Would you guys prefer it if I put it on this main channel like this video's on, the football fan, or on a secondary channel that only has 8 subscribers? Because I feel like there's more of a success rate if I put it on this channel. But if you guys really want me to continue doing the other content that I did on this channel, I can do that as well. But getting into the gameplay today, we're going to be playing the New York Giants, and this is going to be a tough challenge because they are actually 7-1. We are on all Madden, so it is going to be extremely hard for us to win this game, but we're going to do our best, and let's just see if we can pull it out as Jared Goff and the LA Rams team is getting hyped. And here comes Jared Goff. Here are his numbers from the season. As you guys know, I explained in the last episode, we are already halfway through the season because I had this franchise going before I started it, so we are 7-1, taking on the 7-1 Giants. Here we go. Let's get into the game. First play, we're handing it off to Cam Akers. He only gets a couple of yards on there. It looks like he got 3 yards. Here are his numbers from last week. He actually did pretty good last week, but let's hope he can do better this week. As you guys know, I'm going to be moving at a pretty fast pace. These are not going to be too long of videos, but they'll keep you entertained, I hope. But on this play, we're getting it out to Cooper Kupp on the out route. I do like this route for Cooper Kupp because he does seem to specialize in it. I think it's one of his superstar abilities that he has, and he's almost up to a 90 overall in the franchise right now. So it's a 1st and 10 here. We're handing off to Cam Akers. He does get some pretty decent yardage. Still first quarter, 3 minutes, we're quarters, but let me know down below what you guys would prefer because I can always change that. But here we go, we got a 2nd and 6 coming up, and we're just going to be looking for Robert Woods underneath here because I do like the underneath routes. And this looks like we have Robert Woods underneath. He does get the first down. I do like the success rate for those plays, but we end up punting the ball away. We couldn't get anything going. Here comes Daniel Jones with 11 TDs and 5 interceptions, so a little worse than Goff as far as touchdowns, but better in the interception range. So here we go. First down for them. We're going to be just doing some standard zone. I do mix between zone and man coverage, but I mainly do zone unless I think it's a run. So first play here, they're going to just be dumping it off to Saquon, and we actually stop him pretty well. It's number 56, and I'm not really sure what that celebration is, but just keep moving on here. It is 2nd and 12, so we start off on the right foot on defense against these Giants, but now on this next play, they were able to, they thought they could get Sterling Shepard, but our defense does hold up. So now it's 3rd and 12, looking very favorable for us to get this ball back and see if we can punch it into the end zone. So here we go, 3rd down, and the coverage mishap happens right here. I don't know what happens. This pass interference call seems bogus to me, but it continues their drive. And that's just not. Let me know if you guys see it down below. But I just saw my guy phase behind him, so if anything, it'd be offensive pass interference. But it ends up being pass interference, and it helps them. So their drive is going to continue with the 2nd and 5 as we jump ahead here, still in the first quarter, and we get blocked as you can see. So Saquon runs free. He's going to the house. I tried to do main coverage, but for some reason, the lineman blocked me, so I couldn't get there in time, and Saquon could just run free. So 7-0, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. We're going to try to screen on our second possession here. Sometimes these can work really well in Madden, so I do like to call them, as Henderson here is really good at the screens. He gets about 9 yards here, getting up to the 33-yard line, as it is now 2nd and 2 for us, but quarter is over, so let's just transition over here. And what we think is going to work right here is Cam Akers up the middle. We don't have the best offensive line, but I think this can get it done as we come up and the linebacker actually does read it. So it is 3rd and 1, but we want to catch him off guard by hurrying up the offense. Let's see if I can get Cam Akers on the opposite side to get the first down. And this does work. It doesn't get a lot, but it is enough for the first down, so it keeps the drive alive, at least for now. And let's see if we can get it down the field sooner. So now we're looking at this slants play. It does not end up actually working out here. So we're skipping to 2nd and 10. And we're going to see if we can run it with Cam Akers again because I really think he's a good back. And if I can get him in some space, he's got the speed. As you can see, we got him right here. Got him from the 49 to 38, so that's his best run of the day so far. And it's getting us closer to field goal range and hopefully a touchdown. But let's see what we can do here as we go to the play action, looking around, surveying the field, and I think I see Cooper Kupp for the end zone, And that was just my bad of a read. I did not see that safety who crept in and got the interception. And that's going to set up the Giants great as we were moving the ball and it doesn't work out great for us. But on the other hand, here we go on a 2nd and 5, and now Jalen Ramsey is going to jump that route and he gets the interception. That's exactly what we need. As he does a little signature celebration. We don't have much time before halftime, but let's see if we can move the ball, at least get a field goal, but we're looking for a touchdown right here. So first play, what we're going to do is a screen. As I said, they work pretty well, especially with Henderson. And he does actually get a lot of yards. We get up to the 45-yard line. So a glimmer of hope right now for us to get a touchdown as we are doing the no huddle. And now we're looking, and just throw it away because we didn't want to risk anything of just throwing another pick right back. So thinking here at 2nd and 10. Now we're jumping ahead to 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line as a couple plays didn't work and then we got a big run. But now 1st and 10 here, 17 seconds left. We go off the play action, throw it to Robert Woods, and that's a perfectly drawn up play. I feel like that play works a lot in Madden, so I won't try to go to it a lot of the times because I feel like it's almost a cheap card. But we didn't end up getting into the end zone. 1 second left. We're just going to go ahead, take what we can get, see if we can get this field goal. We did end up getting the field goal, and now we're jumping into half number 2. Jumping ahead 3 minutes, and because there wasn't that much action until the Giants started moving down to here, and I couldn't cover that over the middle, so they get to the 4-yard line. It's not looking good, but let's see if we can get a blitz. I feel like they're going to run on this play, so I'm going to try to blitz and see if I can get a stop. And there's Devin White getting in the backfield, stopping, do another signature dance here, or signature celebration, as he's been doing pretty good today. And I have cut out some of his highlights, but that one I wanted to keep in there because he just got in the backfield. So 2nd and goal here, I'm trying to cover, and I missed the slant route over the middle to Tate, and this is the problem for me sometimes. I don't always pick up on all those that I have to cover, so it's a touchdown. But anyways, we move further in the 3rd quarter with our drive. We're going to do another play action, the play that I really like that is drawn up well with Robert Woods. We're running out of time here, so we're just trying to move the ball as best we can right now, and just doing a little bit of celebrating here. And I do want to stick to the play action right now, so I'm thinking I was going to do this run here, but I thought that I saw something over the middle, so I'm going to try the play action here and see if it works, rolling out with Jared Goff. And what a pass, I have to say, on the run to Van Jefferson. Do a 1st down celebration because that is worth celebration as we haven't had that much offense today, and now it looks like we have something moving, something rolling here. As we are looking at another play action, I feel like Cooper Kupp could get open over the middle, or maybe Robert Woods. So the drop back, the throw over the middle, can Goff really do it? And Cooper Kupp actually ends up coming down with it. And that is just crazy how he got his footwork down right there on the sideline. In fact, they want to really review this because they aren't sure if he was actually in or not. So they're going to be reviewing this. I believe it was hard to tell from that angle, but it does look like he was in. Barely got those 2 feet in. Spectacular effort by Cooper Kupp. I just can't believe he made that catch because most of the times it's either intercepted or it's out of bounds. So I'll take what we can get here. But we're going to go for 2 right now because that will give us within a field goal to tie the game. So we want to do that because we're going to be heading into the 4th quarter pretty soon. And now it's the pass to Darrell Henderson. A great catch. But now we head up to defense. They were able to march down the field. Look at the time. 4th quarter. This is not good. We're going to have to stand up tall as it's 2nd and goal. And our defense was just able to get there. It almost looked like he crossed the plane, but Aaron Donald stopped him just short. It's 3rd and goal on the 1-yard line. This is one of the most important plays of the game right here. So if we get the stop, they can get a field goal, and everything should work out fine for us. So I thought it was going to be a pass originally, but Aaron Donald once again stepping up. So now it's 4th down, but an unexpected thing happens right here. I thought they were going to kick a field goal, and they end up going for it. A risky call. If they get this, it's most likely game over. But if we stop them, we still have a pretty big chance. So they're going to give it off here to Saquon Barkley, and our defense just wasn't there. In fact, they actually pushed him in, and that's some insult to injury right there, as that could be the game right now. So now we end up getting a field goal on the next drive, hoping that we'll have enough time to call 3 timeouts. But as you see, we were held up, and Saquon Barkley runs free. And first tackle wasn't made. Jalen Ramsey wraps him up, but that is the end of the game, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and leave your comment down below.